Hello.
Hello, nobody.
Hello, nobody. My boo-boo.
Come on over.
Come on over to my place. Hey,
Hey,
dude, we're
we're
having
having
a
a
party. I don't know
We'll
the
be
rest.
singing, dancing and singing. Oh.
Hi, Mary Beth. Sorry about the last one. My mistake, love. Yeah, it is. Everyone coming.
Come on over.
Oh, no more singing.
We haven't started yet.
As you're coming in, guys, if everyone could click the like button, that'd be lovely. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Mary Beth. Hi, Gwendolyn. I'm so sorry. I've clicked done on the other one instead of go live. My mistake.
And we were done.
I know. I always do it, Mary. I'm so sorry, Mary Beth. I'll get used to it one of these days. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you? Here's Trina. Lovely to see you again, Trina. There you
just
are.
us. You'll get used to us.
I clicked done instead of go live, and it just completely cut me off, and I couldn't get it back again. So we're here now. I'm hoping everyone comes across because
we were on time as well for a change.
I did say don't be late. If everyone could click the like button, that'd be lovely, please. Hi, Kate. I'm just hoping everyone who was on the other link can come over and join us on this link.
I've just put a message on, so
I'm here, but I'm not playing no games.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. We're not playing quiz night tonight, love.
We were supposed to do one on Wednesday and some videos, but I haven't been up to it. I've had toothache, and it's been a nightmare. But I've took my tablets.
And you're feeling better now, aren't you?
The pain's gone, but the tooth's still there.
Hi. Hopefully we'll be out soon. Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Finally, she could be here from the start.
How's Sweden?
Hi, Philip.
Hi,
We're
Phil.
all watching you, myself, Phil, Barry, Charlie, and our son, Darren, who is back from Newcastle. Hi, everybody. I know it sounds silly. Put muscle cream on your jaw. There's a thought. You've got plenty of that, haven't you?
Muscle cream.
You know, the deep heat and
stuff.
all that stuff, yeah. That's a good idea, that, Mary.
Yeah.
I bought you a couple of pads, didn't I? Deep heat pads.
Yeah, I've been having the clove oil.
When I went shopping.
Yeah, I've been using the clove oil. Oh, Josh is out partying with his girlfriend. Young love.
Aye. How old's Josh, Philip?
He's about 10, wasn't he? Is he 10 or...
He's the one who usually enjoys watching the show.
Yeah.
Sweden's cold. 28 Fahrenheit outside, inside 58.
It's about 200 inside here.
We've got the stove fire on, and we've had blankies on us this afternoon when we got back. We've been out for a beautiful meal. For a change. Nice, nice deserved little treat.
We had lasagna.
It was lovely, wasn't it? It was a bit more expensive than we anticipated, but it was nice. No cooking, no dishes.
And a full belly.
Yeah. I had a full belly on half my portion, didn't I?
Yeah,
I had to ask you if you could finish some of mine.
I finished some of the salad. I couldn't eat any more.
It was lasagna, beef lasagna, a salad with a balsamic vinegar dressing, some fries and garlic bread. It was lovely. Josh is 17 going on 25. Yeah, we know that one. Sounds lovely. It was delicious. Yeah. And we don't do it often normally, with birthdays or anniversaries, something like that. But we just deserved to pick me up, so we went for it. Because Mr. Wallflowers could eat okay today and felt he was fine, we thought, yes, the perfect opportunity. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Yeah, I'm coming to your house to eat.
Oh, we didn't cook it, Mary Beth.
No, we went out for tea today, pub lunch, but it was lovely. Yeah, it was a nice place as well. There's some lovely views out the window across farmlands, etc. It's quite nice. It's a lovely place. But the fire wasn't on when we got there, was it?
No, it was freezing in there.
We expected the fire to be on in there. Talking about fires, we're not half going through the wood, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not even cold yet.
we weren't as prepped with our wood reserves.
I mean, we've still got quite a bit, but we're just thinking when it does get cold, how much are we going to go through with the amount that we've gone through already?
I think year one's always going to be a learning curve, isn't it? To work out how much we actually need and how much prep. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Lovely to see you, honey. Hi, hitting thumb up button, watching commercials, then we'll be in. Oh, fabulous. We've just wished Gaz well with his show this evening. So we did that. And then, unfortunately, I thought, I'll go live now. We're ready. Dot on 9:30. And unfortunately, I clicked done instead of go live, and I lost the whole connection, so I had to set up a new one. So I really apologise to everyone who's had to come over from the other link. Thank you for coming across. There you are. I was on the other live waiting for you. So sorry, Tessie. I made a big boo-boo and clicked
Nothing to
done.
do with
me. My fault today. I feel your pain on the wood. I cut a bag at lunchtime and got through it in the evening. Yeah. Do you know what, Karen? This is just year one for us. I mean, you've had yours for a while, haven't you, and got used to it. We're just not used to how much we take. I mean, if I'm home, Mr. Wallflowers is at work, obviously I'm going to put the fire on early morning to heat the house up, etc. But yeah, we seem to have gone through an astonishing amount already. And as you say, it's not even winter yet.
Hi, Bridget.
Is Gaz here with us, Bridge?
No,
Gaz is still on a show. All low in Ohio is going to be 43 tonight. Yeah. I can, this is a really, really cold October for us, especially this week. And I should imagine winter is going to be a bitter winter this year. Yeah. So we're going to have to sort the wood out.
I mean, we've got loads of wood, but it's wet.
And it needs cutting.
We've got it drying in the shed, but it's not drying quick enough.
I was still on the other link. So sorry, Bridget. I clicked done instead of go live. Typical of me, I know. Always say I'm going to be on time.
You need to find a friendly joiner and offer to take wood out the skip.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? So Trian says, hi, Tessie. Thank you for introducing me to my new UK friends. I'm really enjoying everyone here. Thank you, Tessie. Thank you, Trina. That's a lovely compliment.
We were having a look at your channel the other day, weren't we? And the same thing, your fridge died on you, the freezer.
Yeah, it's surprising how much we have in common. It really is, yeah. But luckily enough, we had 2 brand new fridges that died again. We had to no longer deal with that company and go to a third company. Luckily enough, this smaller fridge is good for us,
still
isn't it?
Working.
Yeah, it's quite noisy though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to the noises of it.
Good afternoon, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
Good evening here.
Yeah. I came over to watch you, enjoying scene 3 so far. Lovely. That's fabulous, Catherine.
I've just got the rugby
you
on,
need
so
some hardwood to burn. Oh, you know what? We happen to get some. What do we call the thick pieces? Like train track pieces.
sleepers.
Yeah, they weren't quite really dense sleepers, but they were mid sleepers, and some of them lasted quite a while, didn't they? But as I say, we're not even in the depth of winter yet, so we probably either need to slow down and use hot water bottles a little bit more, and get in a rhythm of how much we're burning on a daily basis, because I think we've just got overexcited and just thought, right, it's time to burn the wood. Let's use this fire. 3 times is a charm, Catherine. As I say, it's doing well now, but I'm just getting used to the noises. I heard a clang the other night and I sent Mr. Wallflowers down. I thought somebody was downstairs. So I do need to adapt and get used to the noises. Well, I didn't send them downstairs. I said I'd hear the noise.
Somebody downstairs, go down and have a look. Off to down the stairs. Nobody there.
Hardwood burns long and slow. Do stay warm. Well, we do. We intend to.
Yeah.
Last year, of course, we didn't have the wood stove fire. We didn't have the finances to use the gas central heating. Very, very sparingly we could use it. So we quickly adapted with plenty of warm layers, using the hot water bottle.
You put your shawl.
I've got my cardigan here beside me in case I need to use it. Oh, my blanket. This is my over-knee blanket. We sit here like Darby and Joan, don't we? I sit here like, okay.
And a hot water bottle.
And a hot water bottle.
And it's about 200 degrees.
Well, I'm Nesh. I feel the cold more than you do. Well, I've got all my provisions in place.
Yeah. So she's not really cold.
Well, I've got a thinner layer on today.
Yeah.
You've got a t-shirt and a sweatshirt on.
That's only thin. That's only as thin as that.
It's not.
It is.
Swap you then. Yours is fleece lined.
It's not. This is black. Probably the original is fleece lined. When you're paying £10 in the market, it's not fleece lined.
See what I have to put up with. Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi, sorry I'm late. What have I missed? Just a bit of mumbling. I set an original link up, and instead of going live, I clicked done, and as usual, I've had to set up another link. I'm not quite used to it yet, but I'll get there. And just talking about how much wood we've been using. Lovely to see you though, Shelley. Thanks for coming. God, please take care. There's been so much damage here.
Scotland's had it bad, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's quite a few. Yorkshire's had it quite bad as well. And Durham.
We haven't had it at all.
There's
had a
no
bit of rain,
here.
but it's been quite warm today. The sun's been out. It's been quite mild.
It was a lovely warm afternoon here with the curtains open. The sun was shining through. It was really nice. A hot water bottle is absolutely the best. I love it. And on the base of your spine, it just hits all the right spots. Hi, Tim. Lovely to see you, hon.
Just come in from an apple festival and a pumpkin patch. Did you pick it on?
Who's done that?
Tim.
Oh, lovely. We've got a pumpkin growing, haven't we?
Yeah. Our very own.
Our very own. First ever time we've grown a pumpkin this year. Can't wait to pick it. It's really dark green at the moment, though. Some of the houses come with a section of peat bog, so you can cut and then dry your own. Oh, very good.
You're saying you can put peat in.
Hi, Smiling Mary. Somehow I made it through the night.
You said no scene. Had the boot full of pumpkins.
Lovely, lovely.
Wait till you've got to carve them.
When you say rough, Bridget, is it affecting you, love?
How far away from the coast are you? Because the coastal areas always get it bad, don't they?
What's your pumpkins for, Tim? Are they to eat or are they to do some kind of Halloween festival? I don't know. I should imagine they'd be for you to eat.
No, I reckon he's going to carve them.
Make some money.
Scary faces.
Catherine, do you have electric blankets family uses them to heat bed in winter? No, I've never had an electric blanket, Catherine.
We used to have them when we were kids, but we never bothered with them.
No, we've never had one, have we?
I used to love it when I was a kid.
Get in all snuggly.
Yeah.
My mum used to put a Domestos bottle at the bottom in bed filled with hot water. I didn't even have a hot water bottle when I was younger or at home. But whenever I had a Domestos bleached bottle full of hot water, used to try and put my toes on it, but it was too hot, so I'd lay a bit of the blanket over it and put my feet on the blanket. That was my bed warmer, bleached bottle full of hot water. You've heard this story for donkey's years, so you know it's true. What?
South Africa's just scored.
So what's the score now?
Getting beat now.
What, 1-0?
16-15. Just watching the rugby.
He's took a shine to the rugby all of a sudden.
It's the Rugby World Cup. I always watch the World Cup.
He's doing both. He's going to eat them and
carve
them. Hey, now, no singing now.
We've got to
allow us to sing, Mary. We love singing. We're not very good at it, but we love it. I'm about 1.5 miles from the coast, but we have heavy rain and some flooding in places nearby. We've had flooding, haven't we?
Yeah,
we always get it in the same spots.
We only have to get rain for 2 hours and the whole place floods.
We only have one big supermarket in our town, and it's called the Concourse.
Well, it's a shopping centre.
It's a shopping centre.
Shopping mall.
The access road that leads to it's called Dogbone Island, isn't it? Yeah. And it gets flooded. The slightest bit of excess rain that we have, it always gets flooded, and it's known for it. But it's been particularly bad this week, hasn't it? And people have been sharing memes on Facebook of a ferry on it, just adding to the humour of the town, Oh, I laughed at the violin. Still better than no hot water bottle. Hey, that Domestos bottle went for years and years and years. And if it wasn't in the bed, it was too bloody cold. So I'd rather have a Domestos bottle with hot water in than nothing at all. Wouldn't you? I used to share a bed with my sister and I'd warm my feet on her. Well, funny you should say that because Mr. Wallflowers used to always be the hot one and I used to always heat my feet on him all the time. But how the tables have turned now, eh?
Sometimes.
He comes to get the heat off me now. Hope that's not too much information. So Tim says, I like pumpkin pie, but prefer sweet potato pie. Now, when you say...
all nice pumpkin squash, sweet potato.
Can you do a sweet version of sweet potato pie? Because I know what sweet potato is, but can you do... I mean, like pumpkin pie is... I'd say we made it once, didn't we? Well, a couple of times. And to me, it tasted like a much stronger version of a custard tart. Deeper coloured, stronger flavour, but it basically reminiscent of a custard tart to me. Would you do the same effect, Tim, with a sweet potato? Sweet potato pie. Yes, let's sing all together. What should we sing, Gwendolyn? Let's liven Mary Beth up and sing her a song.
Oh, South Africa.
So, Catherine says she's been watching news bits here. UK is getting slammed. Parts of it, Catherine. We're expecting our share to come pretty soon. We're supposed to be getting it again tonight and tomorrow.
It's supposed to be tonight, but it hasn't turned up.
Can you burn coal on your fire? No, not on our fire, Daz, no. Ours is just a wood stove.
But if we have to, we will.
Going home to the lizard is going to be fun soon. The lizard? What do you mean, Bridge? Going home to the lizard?
Is that cold?
Can you work it out? Going home to the lizard is going to be fun soon. Help us out with that one, Bridge. Yeah, I use brown sugar, more eggs for a custard texture. You basically use the same spices as pumpkin pie. So you make a sweeter version of it. I've not heard of that before. Hi, Barry. I love making pumpkin pie, but found it better and less stringy to buy the pumpkin puree in a tin and add that to the mix of spices, etc. Oh, very interesting. Very good. And you enjoy it? Gwendolyn, sitting in the rain to stay in the weather theme.
Just
singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm smiling again. Just singing and dancing in the rain. Hi, Cliff. Be safe, it looks rough. Yeah, we will.
We do.
Hi, Andrea. We have flannel sheets on our bed in the winter sometimes. I will put a heating pad under the covers for a few minutes before bed. When I was a child, I remember the flannel sheets with the blue and the yellow triangles upside down.
With the stripes.
Oh, I used to love the flannelette sheets. Yeah, they were lovely. So soft and cosy.
Yeah. Have to get a few of them.
You can use butternut squash to make pumpkin pie. Oh, very good. I've made butternut squash bread. Very nice.
It is nice squash.
Kate says, cushaw instead of pumpkin for pie. It has a silky texture. I don't know what cushaw is, Kate.
Never heard of it.
I've not heard of that one.
Thanks, Gwendolyn. We'll be back for more.
Why, thank you, ma'am. So Tessie says, yes, Andrea, I did the exact same thing. We don't have heat in our bedroom, so we have lots of covers. Yeah, it's the best way to do it. It's the layers, isn't it? And keeping the heat trapped in.
And having a cold nose out of the covers is just good as well.
Then going like that, holding your nose to keep it warm, putting it in that gap. Everyone does that, don't they? I was asked to sing 10 or 15 miles down the road. My dad used to say to me, can you whistle? And I had to, try and he say, can you whistle far away? Go upstairs and see if you can whistle far away.
Go and play on the motorway.
Yeah, go and play on the M6. Catherine says, waving hands in the rain. Love you both singing and happy spirits. Mary Beth's going mad. Stop singing! She loves it, really. Yeah, I have flannels, love them, and yes to the heating pad. Yeah. That's a shame. Should have got multi-fuel stove. I could burn coal for 17 hours. It was great. We had to go with the most affordable deal when we went for it. Mr. Wallflowers had a windfall come in. And it was just the perfect time for us to go. And we were very limited on the budget, although it was a vast amount of money to us. It was £2,000 to have the fire installed. Now, to get what we got for £2,000 was an absolute blessing. We wouldn't have been able to do it any other way. We still had to tighten our belts, didn't we? Because we had to add to it. But to hang out and miss that deal and to go for something else, we're happy with what we've got. And I do understand what you're saying, Daz, but to us, we would prefer just the wood anyway, wouldn't we?
I mean, we could burn coal on it.
No, it's not. It's not viable. They said it's just
said
a
it would block the
wood
chimney
burner.
and stuff, but if we had to, we would.
So Kate says, Cushaw is very popular in the south. I guess it's like the heat.
It likes the heat.
Could you describe it, Kate? Could you describe what it is, what type of vegetable it is, or what it'd be close to? He said, my daddy used to tell a story when he was growing up. He was very poor and there were 16 children in the family. He said that they would have frost on the inside of the windows. That's how cold it was. I remember those days, Tessie.
We did.
Yeah, we had frost on the inside. It was ice and you used to scrape it and write your name in it. Yeah. We used to have I used to have the long window. So my bed would be here and there'd be a long window and a small window across the top. And I used to have to scrape the ice off of the inside to see out the window to see if anyone was playing out yet or if anybody was outside.
And then put your Domestos bottle on the window.
No, my Domestos bottle wasn't coming out the bed. It was saying I was probably cold by that point.
It's a hard knocks life.
Describing it sounds so hard. But when you were actually there, you felt blessed to have that Domestos bottle. And it wasn't difficult. It was quite easy, and it was just a way of life.
Kids, we didn't know no difference.
We didn't know any difference, and that was the way it was. You know, I had heat. I was looked after. I was fed. I was clothed. I had absolutely everything I needed. But to relate it back to people who didn't have to live that lifestyle sounds like I am playing the violin, but I'm not. I'm quite happy to know that if I ever had to live like that again, I automatically know how to do it because I've been there before and done it and survived and been quite comfortable with it. So I'm not whinging about it. I'm actually quite proud about it. So Jean says, Tessie, exactly the same my grandmother had in her childhood. Yeah. I'm only 55 and that was my childhood. Yeah. Hi guys, lovely to see you, hon. Hope the show went really well, love.
Billy.
Yeah. Billy Rocker.
We changed your show the other night, didn't we? Went from 50s through to 60s, 70s, 80s.
And we had the bit of the Eurythmics, bit of this, bit of that.
Faces it all.
What was Tessie asking for? Jump. Jump by Van Halen, was it? And we were asking for all modern
we restructured
numbers.
Your whole show.
We felt guilty afterwards, didn't we? Just finished my show. How's it gone, love? Do you have a good one tonight?
Oh, Tim's never had a heated bedroom.
Oh.
You live in America in the heat.
Bottle of Domestos, Tim. When we go through the hardships, we realise that money does not make us happy, and it's so much more contentment when we don't have so much. Yeah, it's achievement and creativity, and you can't beat that. You can't beat creativity and achievement, especially
the more money you have, the more money you waste.
That's it. Granny's house was cold. We would sit in the room watching TV with coats on. Yeah, I remember a Billy Connolly.
I was just. It wasn't Billy Butler, was it?
No, Billy Connolly. It was Billy Connolly.
Put your hands in the harder down.
He's got his leg down the arm of the harder down. All the coats laid on the bed because the blankets weren't thick enough, and he had his leg down the arm of it.
But don't say anything.
Don't say anything in front of Auntie Ida.
Yeah, it was the priest. That was the Billy Butler. Told you plums, wasn't it?
It wasn't. It was Billy Connolly.
I remember Billy Connolly doing, but I remember Billy Butler doing.
Trina says, "Did you know you can use your cayenne pepper to warm your feet at night? you put a teaspoon on a cloth, wrap it, and put a sock on, and it will warm your feet. Very nice. I might try that one. I've literally, the half an hour before we came live, only had an eighth of a teaspoon today in my cup of coffee, just to make sure I'm all clear. I'm suffering with a bit of a cold at the moment, a bit of a bunged up nose, bit of cough and that, but I'm all clear. I feel okay. Yeah, an eighth of a teaspoon. I felt okay. Thanks for that, Trina. I'm going to request the song. I don't know, Charlie, if you have it. It's called
I thought you meant to request the song to
shoes.
sing.
He played drummer in a high school, then band till mid-60s.
Oh, we don't know that one. We
I can't sing it for you, Catherine. I don't know that one. I lived many years without electric. You can make do with what you have. You certainly can.
Yeah.
Hi, Angela. We use wood heat, the best thing for my fibromyalgia. The heat soaks into the bones. Yeah, well, that's what we're doing. We've got a wood stove fire, Angela. Billy Connolly is hilarious. Yeah, the big yin. Yeah, the big yin.
If you haven't seen Billy Connolly, go and have a look.
Yeah. Okay, it says it's a squash. Ah, right, that clarifies it. Thank you. Huge vines like pumpkins.
Yeah,
they have a crook neck with green stripes and give massive fruits, sometimes 20 pounds. They keep well over
we get the green
too.
stripes and the white stripes, but they're only small. But
yeah,
it's lovely though. I love that squash.
Are you guys making paper logs?
No, we give up on that. It's too much hard work.
We started to make them. We had several buckets.
And it takes too long to dry as well.
We were making the paper mache and that and trying to squeeze it. Well, I haven't got the effort, the energy, the strength to actually compact it and squeeze it. Mr. Wallflowers was doing it for a short while. They weren't containing the shape and drying out properly. He's decided he doesn't want to make them anymore and he's not going to do it. So I've actually put the log maker up for sale, because otherwise it's just taking space in the pantry. So as I say, I don't have the energy to be able to use it and compact it. And Mr. Wallflowers doesn't like it, so he doesn't want to use it.
It just seems to be better on its own, so compacted.
In university year in Michigan, university housing would turn heat on after December. We had ice windows. Most of us were sick. November, December, we layered up. Yeah, that was the routine. You know, you flushed it all out your system. Your body dealt with it all, got rid of it, and healed you. Yeah. Hi, Angela. Catherine, I'm going to ask Charlie to play it on his radio show. I'll have a listen to that. I'm not familiar with it. I Have It by Billy Walker. Oh. I love the Billy Connolly movie where the kids visit him, he dies, and the children give him a Viking funeral. I haven't watched that one, Tim. Charlie's Shoes. I'll have a look for that, yeah. Well, I'll probably hear it on your show. So we'll tune in Wednesday for that, guys. You had a lot more people on the Wednesday chat, didn't you, than, or was it vice versa? But it was nice how many of us came. There was quite a few of us. There was Tessie, Bridget, Samantha and ourselves all tuned into Gaz's show, and it was lovely. Yeah, it was nice to be there. We all enjoyed it. Charlie, cool. I'm adding to my personal cell. I had to leave YouTube to get the channel. Then it only let me read. I have to join. I'm going to again. I'm here, but getting sorted for bed. You get wrapped up, Bridge. Listen to us in bed, love. What are your new carers like that you chose, Bridget? Have you gone for male, female, or a mixture? It was cool last Wednesday. Thank you. It was good. Thank you for a good show. I absolutely love your show, guys. I'll be there this week. So it's lovely, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it was good though.
Bridget getting the gym jams on and going to bed.
I've just put my shorts on.
Flash your knees. He's got his postman shorts on again. Shorts in the winter. Got a Halloween show coming next Wednesday.
Ooh. Well, just Halloween songs. I have to think of some.
Well, we don't really celebrate Halloween. I was glad to see you say you don't celebrate Halloween, Tessie, because it incites different thought processes and different things, and I completely understood what you said.
It's fun for the kids.
Yeah, everyone can say that, and everyone can have the thought process, but I completely 100% agreed with what Tessie said. That's how I feel about it.
So do I.
It is demonic. It is.
So is Christmas.
You know. Yeah, Christmas is as well, I agree. Catherine says, my dad left his band, Be Dad and Machinist. When he went to a wedding, some guys kept asking him to play. It was the only time I saw my dad play and sing. He felt his beats were off. And the crowd cheers. Excellent.
They'd enjoyed it though.
Yeah. And is that for the same reason, Andrea, the demonic theme and everything about it? Because that's all there is to it.
I mean, Halloween when we were kids was duck apple, wasn't it?
Mm.
It wasn't a big celebration.
It wasn't demonic-y or anything like that, was
it? You put apples in a bowl and eat them, or apples on a string.
They used to be pinned up into the ceiling for me. And they used to be very little, was the 2.5 pence in it.
Yeah. That's all it was. It was duck apple.
It was money, wasn't it?
It was called duck apple.
Yeah.
It's Halloween. It's duck apple night.
We did it in a bowl of water for the boys, didn't we? We had to duck in and grab the
apple. It's only like mid-90s, late 90s that it took off as like trick or treat.
And we feel the influence came from America to here to celebrate it as big as people do.
I think all the horror films kicked it off. Friday the 13th and all.
But it was a big American influence, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the kids seeing the horror films of trick or treat and it just escalated.
See, we've got Irish roots as well, but it was never like that for us. It was never about demons and ghouls and stuff like that. It was never about that for us. It was about apples. That's all it was ever about. It was about apple, wasn't it? Trina says, yes, I agree. I do not celebrate Halloween either. No, the kids do with the grandkids. So I'm polite with them and just enjoy their pictures. But we do agree to disagree. Everything is so yucky now. Bobbing for apples, that was it. And we loved it, yeah. But, and Gaz says, I have no real teeth now. Don't think I'll get those apples.
So you can't eat an apple through a letterbox?
He's funny. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I love the harvest season. Exactly. When it's about the apples and the pumpkins, and it's about that side of things, then yeah, I totally agree.
We've got some harvesting to do.
Yeah. So Kate says, Tim, I heard the poem Jack-o'-lantern the other day. It was interesting, quite funny.
I remember that.
I don't know the poem.
I can't remember it, but I remember the Jack-o'-lantern.
I like the carved pumpkins. Some are really artistic. Yeah, we did all the
we done
pumpkin
all
carving competitions. But when we used to sell the organic fruit and veg as well, we did online competitions of carvings, didn't we?
And the kids would always go out trick or treat and come back with loads.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as they go to bed, we'd have them.
Ooh.
They're not going to miss that one.
No, well, the funny thing was our eldest wouldn't eat that much chocolate, so he'd end up giving me half of his bag anyway, wouldn't he? Just like at Easter time, he'd always give me half of his Easter eggs because he didn't want them.
But he's always eats his advent calendar.
Yeah. Jack-o'-lantern outsmarted the devil. Ah. Do you know any of the poem? Just share it with us. When I bite into an apple nowadays, my false teeth get stuck in the apple. Now there's a vision, Gaz. Catherine says, my son was born that night. I love getting my minister's license and I love showing people the only evil is what you see it to be. And in the heart, there is no evil and we live no evil. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Gwenton says, no Halloween here neither. Just not part of how I grow up. We went out singing for the Three Kings in January and got candy.
In January? We three kings
of Oriental. I only know the third version.
Is it?
What was it? We three kings of Leicester Square sell knickers, tuppence a pair. So fantastic, no elastic. Why don't you buy a pair? That's the only one I remember. Had a few people come up about my son and his birthday, and I turned them inside out. No one will ever put that upon my child.
Why would they?
Yeah, it's daft. Bearing gifts that we travel afar.
During an interview, you know.
I haven't looked into that yet, Daz. I've had Mr. Wallflowers to look after. I've been ill myself and contending with the weather and everything else. Yeah, it has. It's been a busy old week, really, hasn't it? Doing nothing, just looking after each other. All people should just give unconditional love and free will as God does, and we shall all live in harmony and love and compassion for each other. As school kids, we would be paired up and made to deliver baskets of produce to elderly folk in the community. We love doing that.
That's what it was.
It was really nice that one of the food initiatives posted a picture this week to say a local school had had a harvest collection. And in our days, we were always asked to bring something fresh in. And then slowly but surely it'd progress and people would bring a tin in of something. And it'd be a tin of peas or a tin of carrots or whatever your mum had spare for you to be able to take in. And the donation that went to the food initiative this week was actually a whole array of tins. You know, nobody put any fresh produce in. But it was just so wonderful to see how much was actually there. It was a lovely donation, and all the children had contributed to the food initiative, and such a blessing for those children to be in a position to do it and to know that they've actually contributed to the community.
I'm sorry to hear that, Tim.
Months. Amazing.
Just got bad news concerning his daughter.
Oh, so sorry to hear that, Tim. Please, if everyone can say prayers for Tim's daughter.
Hope it all turns out well.
Thinking of you, love. Tessie says, my closest friend is Russian. I have a full video coming up on my other channel. It is an amazing interview about love. What's the other channel, Tessie? I'm sure I'm on 2 channels, but I don't remember seeing a channel recently. Catherine, guys, I'm going to get my personal phone and be a member there because I don't always get to use my tablet or my phone that people call to talk for emergencies on.
A member of what? If you're a member of... If you on about our membership, it will cover all your devices.
Gadgets.
You don't need to.
If there's anything any of us can do, Tim, please just don't fail to ask, please. Or just let us know.
Good luck, Tim.
Oh, that's right. The new channel, Tessie. Yeah. Okay. I did subscribe. Catherine says, yes, and all holidays can be used for evil. People can have infighting and meaning nastiness, and it's into their hearts. They bring the evil. We talk each week that it's just a small channel. Yeah. I watched the two of you talking and introducing it. Was it last week or the week before?
On the bench.
Yeah. Well, he didn't know about sitting on the bench for the talkies. So she told us to sit on
like
the bench.
Chair.
Yeah, it's like us sitting on the big chair. That's right, yeah.
We haven't done what talkie though.
Don't know the right English, so I use my native language.
You don't want to do a talkie because we got banned.
I know, yeah. Well, we were going to actually talk about the finances, weren't we, of the bank. I don't know if any of you have heard what China are supposed to be doing at the moment. Basically, when we talked
they've got
about
their digital currency.
We talked about the digital
Guys,
wallets.
thanks, mate.
It's crazy. Thank you so much, guys. What a blessing. If anyone doesn't have membership at the moment, please feel welcome. Gaz has actually donated 10 memberships here, which is an absolute blessing. Thank you so much, Gaz. Oh, how wonderful.
Thank you, Gaz.
Can all these people tick like as well, please? And it really does help the algorithms. If everyone here, there's 45 here and only 24 thumbs up. If everybody could click the thumbs up, it'd be wonderful, please. Thank you so much. So, as I was saying, thank you anyway, guys. Thank you. Such a blessing. And I'm glad that everybody's took advantage of that. But please, everybody, click the thumbs up. In China, they have supposed to be doing the digital wallet that we discussed quite a while ago.
The digital currency.
The digital currency wallet. What they're saying to the people is, if you don't spend the credits in your bank account, the money in your bank account, you're not allowed to save it and roll it over to the next
You'll
month,
lose it. You've got so long to use it.
That it'll be deleted. Now, this can be quite an issue if you have savings in a bank account or you have more money than you would normally use on a monthly basis. Now, I'm not saying to everyone go and withdraw all your money from the bank, etc., but we have to weigh it up. If it comes to the UK, if it comes to America, Australia, Canada, and all these other countries, like it is in China, how are we going to handle our cash? How are we going to handle it? Because if they're saying to us, well, that money will just evaporate if you haven't spent it within a month or whatever the time scale is.
I think they said 6 months. Within 6 months, if you haven't spent it, you lose it.
But in the meantime, you're still accumulating your
money. You can't
money.
spend everything that you've got. You've got to keep something, haven't you?
You haven't gone green, Catherine, so I don't think you would have got the membership. But if you click on it now, I think there's one or two left.
Some left.
Click on it now, Catherine. Click on the number 10 at the top, and you should be able to get it.
What's the 9 months?
That's how long he's been in the membership lounge.
Why is it only half? Like the 10's only at the end.
I don't know, but Gaz is a level 3 member, and he's been a level 3 member.
9 months.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Such support. Beautiful. Yes, things are escalating, Tessie, and it's just crazy, you know. When we were talking about things like this, you know, even up to last year, people were saying, oh, conspiracy theory, or you're scaring people.
Get your tin hat out.
Take your tin hat off, etc., you know. But here it is in reality. These things are coming to fruition. It's crazy. And it's escalating really quickly.
Stephen's saying China's economy is in dire straits, but everyone's economy is. Everyone's economy is in dire straits. Never known it to be like this.
That's your own money in a bank account. You know, how can your money evaporate? I wonder what you have to do to qualify for that digital currency in the first place.
Well, everyone will qualify, won't they? They'll just...
We have to be careful what we are saying.
With the banking, I mean, it's already digital currency in the first place because of your online banking and stuff. At least now you can get money out of the bank, actual cash, but it's all just numbers on the computer.
Some of the banks were actually limiting that you could only get 250 out or 250 in. And the limiting the cash flow. You can do it digitally in any amount.
If you go to the bank for a loan,
when it's cash flow,
you don't actually get that money. That just gets typed into a computer and it gets transferred into your digital account. It's just numbers on a keyboard.
Yeah, because this is your different name, Catherine. I don't know. Because it comes up in Keown on the account, doesn't it? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works because it's the same IP address, etc. So I don't know if they know that you've got two different names that you go by.
It's not like they're spying on you or anything. They wouldn't do that.
Gwendolyn says, I guess we will develop local economies.
Yeah, well, that's what it'll come to. It'll be trading.
It's barter, back to the barter system. But we're going to still have to try and use cash. And how are we going to validate the use of cash?
You won't be able to use cash once the shops say, once the government, the banks say to the shops, do not take money.
They're being valued.
It doesn't matter how much you get out of the bank, you won't be able to spend it anyway.
Because gold is already worth a lot more than what it is, and this is what happens in this kind of market. Once the cash system loses momentum, the gold value goes right up, doesn't it? So gold is increasing at the moment, but if you haven't got gold, you're buggered because you haven't got it. One of my best childhood friends who lived all over the country and the world, we were quoting songs relevant to the times we're in, and the algorithm gave both of us warnings. Wow. I got hit hard, and and the reality check came to me quickly, but through it, I'm learning to think outside the box. Yeah. I
mean, we always thought, we always believed that it happened one day, but
not
since
in our
COVID,
time.
Since the C word, since that come in, everything's just gone crazy. And you just wouldn't believe the way the world has gone in these last 3 years.
It's just escalated, hasn't it, really?
We thought, in 30 to 40, 50 years' time, this is what it's going to be like. But it's like that now.
Reading the NWO books and familiarising ourselves with agenda information, etc. We knew a long time ago some of these things would be instilled, but we never perceived it to be in our lifetime.
No.
And here we are in our mid-50s, and cash is slowly going to be eradicated. We just couldn't envisage that as children or years ago, everything is just so polarized, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're all going to have to start thinking outside the box. We are. Reality hit hard and fast, and I'm so happy learning what really matters now. I'm loving your ethos of without electricity and what can be done, and having that. If we need it and we've got the facility to fall back on, and we need to use that bit of electricity, then all well and good, we use that bit of electricity that we need to use. But if we can function without it, and we can move along and we can do things without using the expenditure of the electricity or using the electricity, then that's what we should all be aiming to do. And it's not about the climate change agenda or anything to do with that. It's about our own moral compass and financial status and survival. survival at the end of the day, isn't it? You know, making sure that we've got enough to eke along. I'm back. What are we talking about?
Oh, little fluffy bunnies. The little cutie.
We're talking about the financial crisis, Bridget.
We're not talking about anything controversial that could get us banned.
Not us.
No.
I don't know if you've heard about China.
China.
And apparently their digital wallet, basically if they haven't spent their money within a certain length of time, that money evaporates and they no longer have it standing in their bank account.
So there's no such thing as saving your money.
Yeah, they're eradicating the saving process. Hey, this is why the care company cancelled me, because of my thoughts and opinions on YouTube channel.
Well, that's out of order.
I'm so glad you did, Kate, because it's always nice to have.
Why is a care company looking at your thoughts and opinions on YouTube?
This is what I've said. It's none of their business. That's imposing on their privacy.
Yeah.
I'm hardcore. Can live with little.
Name them, Bridget. Let's get on them.
Grew up with 4 brothers up north, where we're from, northern Mackinac, Michigan. Bartering was the way. People hardly ever had cash. I've lived without anything. NHS is going AI and
NHS is finished. Don't rely on hospitals or anything.
Oh, we need them. We have to go.
It's not going to happen.
I know, but even, we've realised that lately. If I think I'm going to have a heart attack, I'm going to have to go to hospital.
You're not going to get seen to in time. We were there last week, and the ambulance drivers were there for like 4 and 5, 6 hours because there was no one there to sign over the patients. So they're standing in the corridors. Corridors are full of beds with people on, with ambulance people next to the beds, waiting for the nurse to come and sign them over to the hospital. And they're there for 5 and 6 hours. And they're saying that's normal, or sometimes they're there for 10, 12 hours before they get signed over.
Just to be able to hand over.
And then they can get off then to the next emergency. So they're standing around in hospitals for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours just to sign over the patient to the hospital that's already in the hospital. Yeah. And they can't go till it gets signed over. And that's why people are waiting for ambulances for 9, 10 hours, because they're stuck at the hospital waiting to get signed.
It's not the workers. The ambulance people and the nurses are absolutely the most wonderful people, and they're there doing what they need to be done. It's the process. It's the managerial etiquette of how they're being told to function. The rules, the process isn't working. The people themselves are dog-tired on the feet for 12-hour shifts.
16 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy. They aren't caring for me no more. I've decided to hire my own. Exactly. My son had his wallet stolen on the bus today on the way home from work. He'll feel bad. I had to give my car up now this happens. Crazy. No sign of getting it back. Have you contacted everybody you need to contact?
That's
sometimes
what it's going to be.
Good people out there. Sometimes
people are just going to rob. People are going to rob from stores.
They're having big problems with staff long term sick. Yeah, people don't want to go back.
Yeah, because they're getting worked to death.
I had the same when I went the other week. Trellis Hospital is falling apart. The amount of people in corridors, it's just beyond a joke.
And they've even got numbers in the corridors now where to put the beds.
Yeah.
All the corridors are numbered.
I know, it's crazy, guys. It is absolutely crazy.
And the ambulance fellas that we were talking to were saying how long before all this collapses. He said 4 to 6 weeks. Once the winter comes in, this is all going to collapse. They're already waiting 6 to 8 hours in A&E now. So once it kicks off the winter and they get an influx, you're going to be waiting like 2 days, 3 days to be seen in a hospital. They're saying they're going to jobs that are 24 hours old. Someone's ringing for an ambulance and they're waiting 24 hours for them to come. You don't ring for an ambulance if you've got to wait 24 hours.
Well, our friend, pensioner, 80-odd years old, had breast removal operation, was sent home from the hospital after the breast removal operation. She'd actually fallen out of bed on the side that she'd had the breast removal operation. She phoned the ambulance took 8 hours to arrive. She'd actually had her breast removed and fallen on that. Can you imagine how? And then had to sit there and wait for 8 hours for the ambulance to turn up.
But all these politicians and the governments, how many hours are they waiting for ambulances if they need them? You know, they're on the telly saying, oh, the nurses don't need more money. Why are they striking? The doctors don't need more money. But yeah, would they wait 24 hours for an ambulance? Would they wait 4 hours for an ambulance? Just because they've got the money to go private and they can go straight in and do whatever.
This is why I believe people need to really take their health in their own hands, learn the old ways and what we have at home that works and how to stay healthy. Completely right, Trina.
Stitch yourself.
That is horrible. 24 hours. By that time, your family is preparing your burial. Completely. Gaz Charlie. 4 hour, it's bad here too. Hospitals and insurance companies have ruined ethical health card.
Is it done by design?
It is.
If it's done all over the world, if it's like that, you'd think they were trying to get rid of us.
This is the reason I've been taking these holistic workshops and sharing what I know. Funny thing is, I am a bit under the weather, so I got a tad behind in posting, but I will be back up. Good. Sooner the better, love. Okay, so it's a travesty. Hard-working people treated lower than dirt. Just like cattle. Yeah. No better than the animals.
You are not cattle.
You are men. Super glue works for stitches. It does, Stephen. You're right. It does.
And WD-40 works for life.
And cayenne pepper does. It might hurt, but it'll stitch it. It'll knit your skin back together again. I would like to learn how to make home herbal remedies. We have a small hospital that can handle small stuff, but for anything serious, nearest hospital is
150 miles away.
Wow. Funny thing is, cayenne pepper on a deep cut will naturally help a deep wound close too. I really need to get a video done on cayenne. Well, yeah, I've just
Trina's got a channel there with all alternative health stuff. So
yeah. Well, we recommended it last time. Catherine and a few others have gone over and had a look. Yeah. I'm not joking, but the plaster is falling off the ceiling at Tesco's hospital. In a bad way, aren't they? So Catherine says, Trina, I'm vegetarian since junior high school, volunteered in the hospital, studied pre-med, at the same time studying holistic medicine, saw you on Wallflowers. I thought, yeah, it's time to get back there.
It's time.
Yeah.
There's a reason why plants exist. There's a reason for everything. There's plants that harm and there's plants that heal.
Yeah. Hi, Dolphin Bear. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the gifted membership. Not sure who to thank, but what a nice surprise. Gaz always donates memberships, Dolphin Bear, and yeah, he's the guy to thank.
And he has a radio show on a Wednesday and a Saturday.
Yeah.
We post the links on the community channel, so
Go over and have a look for his radio channel and enjoy. Oh, my daughter just said that the doctors are not taking any new patients for over 9 months. So if you weren't a patient there, you can't be seen. So we're seeing that all over the place now. Wow.
Well, that's happening here with the dentist. You can't get a dentist.
You still can't get registered, can you? And that's been
I got
since
struck
the
off my
beginning.
dentist because it hadn't been for 2 years. So they struck me off. Because I wasn't a burden to them.
Catherine says, today's been a digging. Lots of strong folks sharing thoughts. Love this. Thank you, everyone. Brilliant. I'm in Wyoming, says Andrea.
That's just gone flying past.
Hi, June. Lovely to see you.
Hi, June.
Nice, I love it. I'm not vegetarian, but there are so many benefits to it. So I try to offer meatless too. We're not vegetarian, but sometimes we'll eat dishes that don't have meat in, don't have any animal substances in.
The meat,
but you wouldn't eat vegetarian food, though. You wouldn't eat processed vegetarian food.
Like,
Dolphin Bear saying thanks to guys. Gwendolyn, going to look up that video about capsules. Wow, I did not know it was that bad. UK is famous for healthcare. It used to be. See, what they present as the UK is no longer.
I mean, it is free, but now you've got to wait for it.
It's only free to a limit. We pay for the park and we pay for the prescriptions.
Yeah.
You know, when they say it's free, it's, nothing dental-wise is free. No appointments, no treatment, no nothing. Hospital care is free, but once they give you that prescription to come out with, you have to pay for the prescription. It's only the tablet they give you.
Even just trying to get through to the doctors
is free.
You've got to phone the doctors between 8 and 9 in the morning. So if you're on a pay-as-you-go phone, you've got to phone that doctor. You're on the phone in a queue for 40, 50 minutes. And if you don't answer before 9 o'clock, you've missed that appointment and you've got to ring back tomorrow.
It can take days and days to get
So there's all your credit gone for that day because you're being held in a queue. And if you do get through and you do get the prescription, you've got to pay £10 for your prescription.
Well, it's not £10 anymore.
Well, for one thing, one item.
It's not a channel on YouTube, Trina, that Gaz has. It's a radio station. So if you go to our community tab, you'll see the post advertising his internet radio station, and go to that and sign up.
Yeah, you don't have to sign up.
You just sign in. I mean,
just put any name in. You can ask for any song that you want.
So Catherine says, when I was cash poor, Gaz, 2 months ago, membership from you made me so happy. It is. It's such a blessing. Such a blessing. It's good going to bed at a time I want now, playing catch up. Oh, I bet you're all snug under your duvet. I thought you said Trina toothpaste is great on burns. Thank you so much for my sweet friend. I do feel a love from all of you. We all love you, love. We all love our Tessie. So Trina says, roll on the floor laughing, Gaz. Shelley says, I eat vegan when my endometriosis flares up. It's the only thing that takes the edge off it. And it works for you, love. Yeah. There's quite a few people that are fully vegan and, that's fine. It just doesn't work for all of us. Eating meat doesn't work for all of us. And being vegan, you have to do what's right for you. Yeah, and if it works, it works. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I would have been searching YouTube. No problem. No problem. Tessie, agreed with your daughter. Here in Citrus County, Florida, same thing happened. Plus rates went up to $25 to $50. Now $125 to $150 an appointment. Crazy. Billy Rocker's my name on the radio show. Yep. Bums. What's bums about, Gaz? Oh, I saw your name. Not Burns. Ah, right. I looked for you. Shelley, I also just finished a video on castor oil. Packing and endometriosis is one of the things it really helps. Castor oil penetrates so deep, so it is so beneficial.
And used to have that years ago, the castor oil, a spoon of castor oil.
Yeah. I've got castor oil there, and I've put it in my belly button a couple of times, but I haven't noticed any difference. A lot of people say if you put the castor oil in your belly button, it seeps in better than it actually does taking it orally. So Bridget says, the Tory government of the 80s wanted a certain dynamic of people not to be here.
Not just the 80s, Bridget.
Their ignorance about haemophilia still is disgusting.
The Tory government, scum.
Absolutely. Targeted our areas up here, Liverpool and whatever, absolutely targeted to dismantle and to disintegrate us all and get rid of us. Yeah.
And they're still trying.
Yeah. I'm veggie rather than vegan. Just issues with being anemic. Ah, right, okay. And do you take iron and supplements and stuff like that, June? Not drinking it, yuck. Yeah. Yeah. We did when we were children, but I just couldn't imagine doing that now. I took green lit muscle for a while, but again, didn't feel any benefits of that. I took that in capsule form, but I didn't feel any benefits of it. Yes, wearing it with a pack and then heat over it gives you the most
some
benefits.
stuff you probably don't feel a benefit from, but it probably does give you benefit, even though you're not feeling it.
I know, but it was a lot of money to keep buying that stuff, wasn't it?
It's working on the inside.
Oh, so castor oil on your face helps your sinuses, Gwendolyn. I didn't know that. Works a charm. Because I'm struggling with my sinuses at the moment.
So cooking, cast iron.
If you can.
We've got cast iron
chocolate. Being vegetarian my whole life, never had an issue with iron levels. Catherine says, I have meat allergies. Yeah, Catherine's vegan, isn't she? I have meat allergies. I was
vegetarian all my life growing up. And it's only, apart from sausages.
But you eat fish now and different things now. I have meat allergies. I'm
trying more meat now. I love mince. I love bacon. But I can't eat like chicken or beef or liver.
You don't like any of it, do you?
I'd rather eat veg than meat.
No processed vegetarian, yuck for me. I occasionally eat meat, venison. Oh, I didn't know you ate meat. Venison and crave ham sometimes. Had to eat pate for iron recently. It was good. Oh, right, okay. I didn't know that, Catherine. Dolphin.
I get like that, but I have to eat biscuits.
Yeah, you don't half take to your biscuits.
Chocolate
sometimes.
chip cookies or.
Well, I went looking for the last 3 chocolate digestives.
Oh yeah, done yesterday.
Well, I went looking for them and couldn't find them.
The last 3 digestives.
The last 3 digestives.
Yeah, the ones that I had net. All that pack that I had net, and the last 3 that I had. You went looking for them.
Yeah, and they've gone. You had 2 whole packets of chocolate cookies.
All 3 last chocolate digestives.
You had eaten all the chocolate cookies. 2 whole packs.
I had 2 whole packs. I had 1.
So you're moaning because I ate nearly a full pack of digestives.
No,
you ate
no.
all the cookies.
You're moaning because you didn't have the last 3 of the
I'd
pack.
saved the last 3 to go back to. And when I went back to them, they'd gone.
I wonder where they go.
And I'd gone like that, tip, tip, tip on them.
Sorry.
You'd had your cookies. Anyway, I ate the jammy creams.
No way.
To compensate.
All of them?
Not all of them.
How many's left?
A whole packet.
So you've had a whole packet? Are the party rings still there? Don't. Are the party rings still there? Okay, let's carry on. Well, look, we're missing all this now. You ate a full jammy Dodgers?
No, you'd ate all my digestives.
All 3 of them?
Yeah. Anyway, where are we? Oh, Gina's just signed up to Trina's channel. Oh, Marianne, I went online to order Smith's frosted mince pies. Oh my God, shipped and fees went to $6.98 to nearly $40.
No.
I want to try them.
We'll send you some.
Wow, Catherine, no, don't be paying that much, love.
We've got your t-shirt. Well, we haven't got it, but went to pick it up today, but the shop was shut. So it'll be open Monday. We'll get your t-shirt. We'll throw some mince pies in.
And I've got your socks.
Yeah.
So you'll get a parcel. Please don't be paying that kind of money for them, Catherine. We'll send you some.
And we'll send you some ice cream as well.
No, stop with the ice cream. I made those viral Dr. Pepper brownies last night for a treat. So good. Oh, I haven't seen them. I don't think that appeals to me. Dr. Pepper brownies, making brownies out of fizzy drinks. We're all different. I'm not a fizzy drinks person. Anyway. All fizzy drinks, full stop. Bridget says, well, a whole tube of Pringles have disappeared here. I think they went for a walk to Mark's house.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it, the way things just disappear? We're living in them times where things disappear.
Digestive biscuits just disappear.
It's got to be them Tories.
Eating all the biscuits and the Pringles.
Tory governments are just trying to...
If you have apple cider vinegar, try an apple cider vinegar and cayenne, steam, heat in a bowl with hot water. Put a towel overhead, steam for 10 minutes. Have Kleenex close by. That clears those sinuses right out.
And the cayenne pepper just on its own clears your sinuses. And just
I always have apple cider vinegar.
Away.
Is castor oil cod liver oil?
Yeah,
I have IBS and tried cod liver oil once and had a loo issue.
Oh, tell us about it, Joe.
No, stop. Gwendolyn says, oh, a cookie mouse is in the house.
Yeah. There's a song about that. There's a moose loose about this hoose.
Sugary thinks you are cool. Streamers humble. This is fine. I'm home. Alone. Well.
And you're making me laugh. We're not clowns.
Oh my God. I had a UK come through and say I had to pay 3 cents for a shipping that I missed. And I did not want to ask you guys if you would send it because I'm no hurry and I haven't. No,
No.
we'll cover everything this end and you would never have to pay
No.
anything. And we haven't sent it yet, Catherine. Yours will be posted on Monday. Please don't fall for any of them tricks because we get them all the time as well. We had your parcel needs to be delivered. You need to pay this, that, and the other. Don't fall for any of them cons. When we send it to you, we cover everything this end.
I got a phone call the other day, didn't we? Oh, you've been investing in cryptocurrency. So, oh, have I? This is the Washington State Department, fucking federal bank up. Yeah, sorry. Federal Washington. So, fraud, wasn't it?
Oh, fraud department.
Some people are using your name and your bank account to buy cryptocurrency. So, are they? Yeah. So, on there for ages and ages, going through. Oh, yeah. I'd been in the van and I'd just come in from work, just come in the door, sat down. I had it on loudspeaker and I'm saying, yeah, go on, carry on. And then you started chipping in then. And they started saying, oh, this is a private call. You've got somebody with you. Don't be
discussing
listening.
it. Don't be
Yeah,
discussing
this is a
it.
private. This is the US State Attorney fraud squad. And you're supposed to be on your own. Don't discuss this with anybody. Yeah. I'm saying, who are you talking to here? And then in the end, they put the phone down, didn't they?
Yeah.
You keep getting all these mad calls.
They push it and they push it and they push it, looking for your details, trying to get your bank account details, trying to get any.
I kept saying to them, do you want your bank account details? And you go, no, we don't want your bank account details.
Mr. Whippy, yeah, I used to see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys.
We've seen Peter Kay when he does the, what was that one? When he's in the ice cream van.
Mr. Whippy?
Yeah, what was the series called? It wasn't Phoenix Nights.
No, they were just like shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the one before Phoenix Nights. And he's in the ice cream van.
There was a few different topics, wasn't there?
The ice cream wars.
Yeah. And the boy had to go to the Tesco, didn't he, and get the lolly ices and the ice cream. It was all melted by the time he walked back with the box.
Oh, chips from the freezer were opened the other week. 2 handfuls were missing.
I've seen that.
Go back. Don't know how it happened. Bridget, that's terrible.
What does that mean?
Someone's took 2 handfuls of chips and cooked them.
Out of air freezer?
Yeah. Things happen. Things go missing out the cupboards and you just don't know where they've gone.
Yeah, well, it used to be worse when the boys were home.
Yeah, it did. At least things
it used
do
to be
last
the block
in
of
the
cheese.
cupboard.
It used to be the block of cheese out the fridge.
Yeah.
A block of cheese never used to be in the fridge for more than 2 days, did it?
A day. Go in the fridge and go, oh, we'll have cheese on toast. Where's the cheese gone? Oh, I had a bit of cheese yesterday. A bit of cheese.
Mark had the chips low.
Oh, it's always Mark, isn't it? Mark. Mark eats this, Mark eats that. Does Mark know that?
You're blaming him.
I know, yeah. The mice eat everything. Chips as well. Sausage, egg and chips and beans, these. And jammy dodgers.
And digestives.
Chocolate digestive.
Any road.
Look, we're getting onto food again.
Any road up. What were the other things we were going to talk about?
We were going to talk about controversial things, weren't we? And then
we decided to behave ourselves.
Yeah.
So we didn't lose the video.
Yeah.
What were those controversial things? Without
We're going to talk
actually
about
saying. Oh, we were going to
the
talk about
war.
I and P.
Yeah.
The war between the I's and the P's. If everybody understands the I's and the P's and the war between them at the moment. And they blew up
What's going on?
They blew up
What's
the Catholic
going
Church.
on over
what was
there?
the Catholic Church?
The Christian Church, it's the 4th oldest Christian church in the world, and it's been wiped out. Like the hospital got wiped out the other day. Like the people are getting wiped out.
Take care. Good night, Gina. Thank you for coming.
But you can't mention the eyes. Anything that you say about the eyes, they'll come down on you like a ton of bricks. You can't go against the eyes.
And people who are supporting the P's
are getting persecuted. Even over here, people are flying out of the windows.
The P flag.
And the police are knocking on the door telling them to take
the P flag in.
It's not on the news. Things that are happening are not on the news. BBC have already apologised for the stuff that they've been saying, the lies that they've been broadcasting. They had to apologise the other day because 40 babies got beheaded.
By the P's, apparently.
No, by the P's. So the eyes said. And everybody jumped on it.
People reporting it on the news, people reporting it all over the world, and it wasn't true.
And this is all done by design again. You're looking at the place where they live. There's 2 million people live in that little strip where they live. And it's monitored 24 hours a day. The eyes are non-stop oppressing them. It's the world's biggest open prison for years and years and years. They're monitored. Everything they do is monitored. But yeah, they can rise up. A couple of weeks ago, hundreds of them on motorbikes with guns, rockets, and go over the border into the eyes and kick it off over there.
How though?
How weren't they spotted at some point crossing like the no man's land, getting through the fences, and hundreds of them all on motorbikes, all with rockets?
It's just unfeasible, isn't it?
There's no way it would happen. But yet it was allowed to happen. So the eyes could come back and yet you've got the leaders, you've got Sloppy Joe going over there saying, we're on your side, make sure you wipe them out. You've got Rishi Sunak going over saying, yeah, we're on your side.
Good luck.
I hope you win. I hope you win. All they're doing is carpet bombing innocent people. How many terrorists are over there? Hundreds. There's millions that live there. They're killing kids, bombing hospitals, and have the audacity to blame the P's for bombing their own hospitals. How ridiculous is it getting over there?
And how long has it gone on for?
Yeah, I mean, it's gone on since Second World War, but the way everyone just backs the eyes and just thinks the eyes of, we'll back them no matter what. Not just America, but Britain as well. We'll back the eyes, and it is genocide. It is what was it in the war? It's a Holocaust. And yet the eyes suffered that, supposedly in the war, and yet they're doing it to other people.
It has, love. It has. It doesn't mean it's right. What do you mean it's gone, Catherine?
What's gone?
Catherine's saying the live stream gone.
Oh, because we're talking about I's and P's. Yeah, there's biblical times and all that. It's everyone's fighting over land and stuff.
Everything's biblical now. The whole life we live, everything's biblical, isn't
But
it?
they
all
are,
wars, all
they
politics,
are the force
everything is.
that are just oppressing constantly, day after day after day, and you wonder why these people are rising up against them. Yeah, it is. It's just scandalous, and it's the way the West just supports them unconditionally, sends money, sends arms, sends just to oppress this little strip of land where these like 2 million people live. And yet you get it with Ukraine now, Ukraine, Russia. It's unconditional. Throw money at Ukraine. Just keep sending money to Ukraine. Just keep sending it. Let's just keep this war going. I mean, everyone, the way we get told by the mainstream media, the P's are the Muslim people. The Muslim people hate the Western people, but yet the Muslim people in the P population is a lot of Christianity as well. There's a lot of churches in the P, in the strip where they live. And yeah, they're the ones that are supposed to be against like the Christians and the West. But yet Israel does not recognize Christianity, Jesus, whatever, the eyes. But yeah, everybody flocks to the eyes and backs them no matter what they do. It just doesn't make sense. But yet the Muslims will be the ones that are against us. They're the terrorists that are...
We're classed as, that's what we're going to be told.
Yeah. Yeah. I was created in 1947. America only entered the war in 41, 42. And one of their stipulations was that there would be a state, an I state, for them to join the war.
That was it. That was their pay. That was their pay.
They said they would only join the war if the I's could have their own land and take it off the P's. But going back before that, the I's say the P's took it off them hundreds of years before that. The P's say the I's took it off them thousands of years before that. And it's always gone on, but it doesn't give an excuse to go carpet bombing millions of people just because like 500 terrorists exist in that state. For them to bomb that hospital the other day and kill 500 people, if not more, and say, oh, it was them that done it. They fired their own rockets at the hospital. How ridiculous are they? what do they expect us to believe? And then they said they intercepted a radio call with these Arabs talking, saying that they were going to bomb the hospital and blame the eyes, as if they can't. If they can't, like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, we had it here in Northern Ireland and the Irish situation over there.
Yeah, we've had it for years.
Catholic, Protestant. Just ridiculous. The amount of struggle and strife that religion causes, is it worth it?
But there'll always be the wars over it, wouldn't there?
Yeah. If it wasn't war over religion, it'd be a war over something, wouldn't it?
And the division, it's the division that's always there, isn't it?
Yeah, but even like as the Vietnam War, how did that start? Have a look at the Tonkin incident. What started the Vietnam War?
I don't know about that.
There was an American ship in Tonkin Bay, got bombed by the Vietnamese, but it wasn't the Vietnamese. America had finally admitted in the 70s or 80s that it was them that done it to kickstart the war, to get the people on side.
Take care, Karen. Good night, love.
Cheers, Karen. You had enough. Let's get back to the fluffy bunnies.
Can I ask for prayers? I just got turned down as a special guardian.
I've hardly even seen
and
any
my
comments.
little granddaughters are now at risk of being forcibly adopted. Oh, sorry to hear all that, Lisa. So Lisa's saying, hi, please can I ask for prayers? I just got turned down as a special guardian and my little granddaughters are now at risk of being forcibly adopted out of our family. I'm in bits.
Ridiculous.
I hope you're able to sort it all out so someone else in the family can step up or you can fight this, Lisa.
Why have you got turned down? It's your granddaughter. Who better to look after it than grandparents or some stranger?
So Trina says they tried to cause division with race and that did not go over the way they wanted. So now they're going for religion. We need to keep watch and pray and do not grow weary. Do not grow weary in well-doing.
I mean, it's not just the whole eyes country, it's the eyes government. There are eye people that live there that don't agree with what the government are doing. Same as what it's like here. We don't agree with anything that this government do. And same with the Americans, the American foreign policy, the English foreign policy, the I foreign policy.
You need to think for yourself. People need to stop being so dependent on being told and distracted and
but you can't help because
forced. You need to think for yourself. I know. We need to keep
if
our
the
own
UK goes to war against someone, we're all targets because we'd all agree with it, even though most of the country don't agree with it.
All tar with the same brush. There is only me who can help them. There are 3 girls, 1 and 4 years old. I'm going to fight, but it's going to cost me thousands. Thank you for the prayers. God bless you all. I was a driver and I drove Saracens APC fighting your own country.
Yeah, but was it worth it, guys? Was it worth fighting for that little piece of land for just because you got told to go and fight for it?
See, it's the principles, isn't it?
The government will tell you, we're going to war now because we don't like what their government have done to us. So we're going to go and show their government what our government's going to do. Yeah, in between all the innocent people who don't agree with either side end up getting it.
Can you all see us? Please let me know if you can see us.
It's not the politicians that get killed. Because of that. Wouldn't surprise me if we get banned or take the video down. Can you see us? Kiwi.
I can
Yeah,
see
you'll get
you.
the
Such
ads
a great
and some.
chat. Thank you.
The ads help pay for the.
Yeah. They help keep us going with it. Without the ads, there'd be no income from it. I was thinking about setting up again for Christmas to see if we can raise some money for either one of the food initiatives or what we can do. But I'd like everyone to let me know what you think, whether it's a good idea like we did last year.
But isn't your son signed up to kill?
Whose
son? You don't know about our son?
No, our son. None of our sons are.
No.
Guys, oh my gosh, I was praying for you and all others. I tried to.
Our son wanted to join the army, but he didn't get in. We didn't want him to join the army, but it was his choice.
No one hearing you.
No, we only heard the singing.
Excuse me.
It's only Catherine that's not here.
I don't know why you can't hear us, Catherine. It's just you, love. Oh, God, I'm glad you can all hear us and see us. It must just be something with Catherine's computer then, because Catherine thought the live stream had ended. She said she'd lost the live stream and she could still be in the chat, but she couldn't see the images. And now she's saying she can't hear us. It must just be her end. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So what does everyone think about raising money for one of the local food initiatives this year, whether it's the Buy Me a Coffee or whether we do an incentive and we raise some money for one of the food initiatives this year? We did it for the teenage kids locally, but there's another source that's actually providing for them this year. So I was looking to either donate it to one of the food initiatives and give a little to, I showed you the Christmas cars last year where they drive to all the communities and the children love to see it, and they sponsor different things within their community, within our community. So I was just wondering what everyone thought, whether as a as a community here on the Wallflowers channel, whether we should raise some funds for charity for Christmas, and I should start it pretty soon to see if we can get a couple of bob to donate. So Lisa, helping a food bank is a brilliant idea. It's so good to give back. Bridget said, I had the same thanks to my son having deafness. When he was little, he couldn't sign up, which was the best news ever.
And that's why our son got turned down, because he was deaf.
He was 10% deaf in each ear. He was 50% deaf in each ear when he was born. And now, fortunately, he's down to 2%. Well, he was when he failed the army, 2%.
But he made out he was deaf. As soon as you rustled a packet of biscuits in the kitchen,
he did that.
He'd be going, what have you got? Come running out.
So several people are saying, to raise money for one of the food initiatives for Christmas. And give a little to the
Christmas cars.
Yeah, the
We
Christmas
said we were
cars.
going to give
and
it to the Christmas cars.
Yeah. Well, split it. Last year, Lidl did a thing asking gift for underprivileged kids. I bought loads and donated. You're a good son.
Oh, it's okay, watch it.
So I have a question to help the channels. We need to watch all the video. I learned that from Tessie. But do we need to watch all the commercials, or can we skip
It's the commercials that make
the commercials that the creators get paid with. So if you watch the commercials, it doesn't matter if the volume's up or not. If you let the commercials play, that's how the creators get paid. That's how we get paid.
If you haven't seen the Christmas car video, it was December, just before. I can't remember.
No, it was last Christmas. Yeah.
So it's like 9 or 10 months ago. If you want to go back and have a look at that and see what they do for our town, I think it was called Our Town or something.
Yeah, they have a Santa on and the children go in and get a present and speak to Father Christmas and Mrs. Santa.
If you have a look back on our videos and have a look at that video,
and we did
and what they do, and it's all voluntary. They pay it out of their own money.
If people need a bed for the children, they'll donate the bed, or they need help within the community.
Do the cars for like 2 weeks. They go around each estate, all around the town, and it lasts for like 2 weeks, and they're there for like a couple of hours. The cars are all lit up. There's all Christmas music. They have the Santa.
But they actually donate within the community for different issues as well. Clean-ups or donations, whatever people need help with, that they can help.
But they pay that out of their own pocket. Yeah. There's only 2 fellas that do it.
We collected gifts for the teenagers last year, didn't we? All the link sets for teenage boys and teenage girls. But as I said, they're fully supported this Christmas, so we can't give it to the same place.
Because we were thinking about buying stuff for like the little kids, the colouring books, and it was Margaret said, no, buy for the teenagers, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I wanted to
get missed out
and all that. But as I say, they're fully supported this year, so I was thinking of doing the community grocers or somewhere like that, or even the L30. I'm supporting them.
Every Christmas, we always put a post on saying, if anyone's spending Christmas alone, could we borrow their chairs? Because we've got loads of family coming and we need some chairs. We do that every Christmas.
Stop. He's taking the mic now, guys. Yeah, last year, that was so beautiful. Loved to drive around too. Bridget,
sorry,
Bridget's
we don't really.
Bridget's laughing.
We'll get banned for that now.
We have a blessing box nearby. Ah, right. Okay, you only need to watch 30 seconds of it. Okay. Okay. So we've got the last 10 minutes now, guys, of winding up.
We said, what are we going to talk about? And we've been on for like an hour and 50 minutes.
It's really all about engagements. The longer you watch a video, the more you comment or give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. All of these things are engagement, which helps the algorithm in the video. Very good. Okay. It's knowing, you see, because you don't always know this information, you know, so...
I mean, we don't do it for like the popularity, do we? We just do it because we like it, but it all helps.
You got it all out your system?
I think so.
Need to go and feed my foster cat, so I will say good night. You guys should look through the library or through organisations that are crocheters, Chris's, Would Dare You, need a lot of stuff to the kids and to anybody really, hats, gloves, scarves. A thumbs down, a thumbs up is the same thing as far as the algorithm.
We keep getting at least one thumbs down, sometimes two.
You two are doing great. Thank you so much, love. Thank you.
We're just us. We're not anything special, are we? We just do what we do and say what we say.
Say what we say.
Yeah.
Say what you say.
And we might sing along the way.
We're ready to say goodnight then, aren't we? Yeah?
You said 20 minutes and now we've only got 8 minutes. You can't go early.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Do you talking while you're walking? Are we going to go out on a song?
What song?
Any requests for a song? Yeah, Gaz is going to provide the music.
Love your openness and honesty. Thank you so much. Best way to be.
That's it, we're just us.
I will over to the radio and request Charlie Shoes. Thank you so much. Are you back with the quiz tomorrow? We definitely are. As I say, Mr. Wallflowers had toothache last week, Bridget. And I remember I was on the inbox with you on Facebook and it just escalated and he wasn't able to do it. And he was in some really bad pain.
I couldn't even eat the last of the biscuits.
Your sarcasm is going to get you into trouble in a minute.
That's how bad it was.
No, you were in a bad way with your teeth. Like. But we're definitely on tomorrow. So, yeah, quiz night. I've got some new glossy boxes and gifts ready for tomorrow night for the winner. We've got some nice socks.
Oh, Catherine's asking for grease.
Thank you for the socks and mince. You are wonderful.
We go together.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. The song from that old show. I don't even know.
Good night, sweetheart.
It's time to go.
I don't know that.
We don't know it. Sorry.
I think that was in Greece.
My aunt and uncle. Yeah, it would. Didn't they have a slowish of it? My aunt and uncle used to watch that program. Well, take care of. I don't that from time to time. I love that show. We'll meet again. I don't know where. Don't know when.
But I'll know we'll meet again some sunny day. That's a different one.
I think I had it on a cassette years ago, and I think one song rolled into the other. So every time I sing that one straight.
Wasn't an 8-track, was it? Cassette.
Cassettes.
with the pencil.
Yeah. Oh, pulled out.
We go together like lama 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 ding dong. Remember forever like shoo-up shoo-up doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Bang bang changity changy chang. That's the way it should be. We'll always
Be together.
We will always be together.
Right, well, we're going to have to go. So, good night, God bless everyone. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully you can all join us for the quiz tomorrow. Anyone who hasn't clicked the thumbs up, can you please click it up before we go? And please stay safe. Remember you're loved, and we're a beautiful community. Take care. Love you all.
Love you.
Love you.